Hello and good morning. It's Amy from Amazing Materials for You. And I wanted to take a little bit of time to share about the Ultimate ELAR bundles that are on sale right now until July 27th. So I am a contributor to the fourth grade one, but there's also a third and fourth grade bundle. And here is what you would get. You would get $985 worth of products for $65, which is pretty incredible. There are 225 plus grade level resources. You get an instant download with 225 third and fourth grade resources, 985 plus in activities, notes, games, and more, high quality resources from top teacher authors, and a 90% savings on resources you love. So here are some reviews from the past, from last year. Best money I spend as a teacher each year. I look forward to this sale every year. I love the variety of resources. It makes lesson planning a breeze. Now, something that's important about that particular comment is that she says, I look forward to the sale every year. The resources are different every year. So you don't need to worry about buying a bundle and getting things that you have already bought before, unless you bought them on Teachers Pay Teachers. Here we go. Wowza. I love the resources, and you have new stuff that was not in last year's bundle. I hope you have this sale every year. I love it. And it goes on. So you can take a second to read these. So here are some of the resources. So it covers topics from the entire year. So this is something you can buy right now, and you can use it throughout your school year. So it has core content year round, engaging resources for your students, way more for your money. Most of these resources are worth anywhere from $3 or $4 to $10, maybe even more. And you're getting them for pennies, which is pretty incredible. So here are some of the resources that we have. And this is all third grade. You can see it goes all the way to 100 here and all the way to 120. Like I said, I didn't contribute to this particular bundle, but I did contribute to the fourth grade one. So this is going to 180 and 200, 220, 240. Here's one of my resources that I contributed to the fourth grade bundle. This is my poetry comprehension pack. It includes public domain poetry, so it's legal to use, and 20 quizzes to go along with those, and the answer keys. It also, so you can use those throughout the year, or you can just use them during Poetry Month in April. It's up to you. Let's see what else do I have in this bundle. I have Thank You, Mr. Falker, which is a really great resource to start the year to talk about bullying. And it has different writing prompts, color by code. It goes into parts of speech. It has a lot for what you get. So that's pretty awesome. I love it. I use it a lot with my fourth graders. This is a morphology color by number, which is also mine. This is 21 suffixes that are included in 51 sentences, and they include coloring pages. So students they read and answer the questions that go along with the different suffixes, and then they find the answers on the color by code, so it's self-correcting, which is pretty cool. This is my Solving the Puzzle Under the Sea, and this is about Marie Tharp, who was the first woman to map the bottom of the sea. And so she's quite an inspiration. If you don't know about her, it would be great for you to do a little bit of independent research on her. But there's a lot in this resource that would get you up to speed. And it's a book companion. So the book is Solving the Puzzle Under the Sea, and it's great. I think I read it every year during Women's History Month. Sometimes I read it during our ocean unit because we study the oceans in fourth grade. So you could do either. And it's great for women's history because she was a first, and she did some incredibly groundbreaking work. This is a fanboys resource. It has printable and digital matching worksheets. This is mine also. And this is great for grammar when you're teaching those coordinating conjunctions. Super fun, very engaging, self-correcting matching, and then it has they can write original sentences, and they can also play a self-correcting game. And so, less grading for you. Let's see, what else do I have in here? No, I'm missing something. Let's see. Oh, Ada's Violin. This is a wonderful book companion for Earth Day, because this is about the orchestra of Katura, I think it is. I've forgotten, but this is a girl, Ada, and in this city, the city is built on garbage. It's Asuncion, Paraguay, and this a musician comes to town and wants to teach children to play instruments, but they know that an actual violin would be stolen and sold, and so they go and they make instruments out of garbage. This is based on a true story, and it's very inspiring. I read it every year to my students. They love it. But this is really focused on main idea and theme, which kids always struggle with. So it's a great way to get your kids thinking about main idea and theme. Let's see. Revising and editing checklists. Those are mine. And these are great to have any time during the year. I know that my kids write those three types of paper: narrative, expository, and opinion throughout the year. We use Benchmark Advance, and they do all of those types of writing. This has individual checklists as well as peer checklists, so you can have your students work together and give each other feedback, and that's pretty great too. Let's see. Latin stems. These are parts of speech. And I know my students always struggle with parts of speech. They, even in May and June, are still saying, "What's a verb?" So if your students are doing that, excuse me, this is a great resource. Even if you're not following this specific curriculum, which is Cedars English, it doesn't matter. You can use it anyway. It has just different stems, which are either roots or affixes, and so these are aqua, audi, seed, size, scribe. So students would read sentences and they would have to find the word that matches, that fits in that sentence, and the sentence gives a clue by saying what part of speech it is. Excuse me. All right, let's see what else. All right, I had to take a little break because I was having a bit of a coughing attack. So anyway, as you can see, this is an incredible value for what you get. And let's see. Something I also wanted to talk about is that if you are interested in other bundles that might be more suitable to your needs, you can go to this mix and match grades and save more. For me personally, I teach fourth grade and I teach gifted students. And so I would want a fourth and fifth grade bundle rather than a third and fourth. And so you can do that. You could do three and save $10 on your total purchase, or even four and save 20. So you would select your grade levels here, and then you would put your bundle together and buy that. So although I didn't contribute to the fifth grade bundle, these are math. Here we go. Here's fifth grade. So you can see that there are all kinds of amazing things in this one. And here are some of the contributors. Hold on, let me get this. There we go. I'm going to go down to the contributors. So we have, I know you know who Rockin' Resources is, I have no doubt. And You probably know Hillary's Teaching Adventures. So these are all of the contributors. We've got some amazing contributors here. And so you know that the resources are going to be high quality no matter what. So just remember that the deal ends Monday. And so you got to get on there and grab these before they go away forever. And if you miss it this year, there will be one next year, but it won't be the same resources. So just make sure that you go and check it out and grab a resource or two. All right, thanks.